Welcome to the Just Montina channel, where we're having conversations about marriage, men, and mindset. If you're a new viewer, subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, thank you. Today, I would like to talk about success and significance. And this is something that I actually have struggled with. Probably, if I admit it, maybe my entire adult life, or perhaps it's been since I've run a business. I've been in business full time since 2014, and I've run a digital marketing and video production company. We've done work all across the country for small businesses, law firms, corporations, governments. So I've done all right. But as I was chasing success, I realized that that's how I defined my life. I found my significance through success, not as a wife, not as a mother, not as a woman, not just as a person living this amazing life. I'd won accolades and awards, and all of these accolades and awards. I also realized that success was my drug. I loved it. I loved winning. I loved getting new clients. And yes, making the money is great. Okay, I'm going to tell you, well, earning the money is great. But at some point in time, it just was no longer about the money. It was about the feeling when I walked in a room and people knew who I was, and I felt important. And this is something that I think is important for single women and married women. Y'all listen to, okay? I'm a divorcee. I don't have 25 years in this. I don't have 10 years in this. I don't have 5 years in this. But I'll tell you, having had marriages and now having the most amazing man on the planet in a new marriage, I know where my shortcomings were. I know where I messed up. I know what's my responsibility to own in relationships, and it's me. So with significance, so here's a quote. Well, there's a lot of quotes around significance, but it says, I think this was, the leader, what is his name? John Maxwell. But successful people are not always significant, but significant people are always successful. So think about it like this. Success must be defined before it's achieved. So how do you define success for your life? That's one of the questions I start my consulting sessions off with before we work together. Like, I need to know what does success look like for you. And inevitably with women, especially most of the women that are achieving a lot of financial success, tend to be single. They want to get married. They want a relationship. They confide in me like, look, I want to be married. And I'm like, really? Well, we need to work on that. What are you doing for that? Oh, I'm just waiting for him to come. Oh, y'all, I wasn't looking to get married again. But my daughter was like, look, I'm going to put you on match. So she did something. She put the ball in motion, and I'm married again. But just as success must be defined before it can be achieved, so must significance. So success comes at a price, but you're not compromising your core values. At the core of who I am, I love love. I love love. I remember I really liked a gentleman in my late 20s, early 30s. And he was the first and only man actually that's broken, I feel like broke my heart, hurt my feelings. Oh, he was amazing back then, but my husband is my man now, my Superman. And I actually ended up, I kind of a rebound, ended up marrying someone because getting out of that situation. And I remember that the man that I really, really just was into called me and begged me not to get married. And I'm like, it's too late. My core value at the core, I have high integrity. I do what I say I'm going to do because it's the right thing to do. I'm going to do it. I'm consistent. I'm reliable. I'm responsible. I'm kind. But significance is driven by our personal values. Okay. It's something that really can't be purchased. And what I'm saying for my single women is success was my drug. I enjoyed everything that came along with it. And I still enjoy a lot that comes along with it because I still do well and have my company. But it's not the one and only thing. I want you to really think about and again, this is a mindset and men talk, but what's your mindset around men that may have less than you? Meaning, say you make 100,000, but he makes 80,000. I know someone that worked at the post office over 30 years, and they still only made like $60,000. What if he has a vehicle, but it's like 20 years old? When I met my husband, our first date, we talked on the phone on a Sunday. We matched, and then we talked on the phone on a Sunday. We had our first date on a Tuesday. And I remember he met me at my son's basketball game. And when I saw him, I called the blue sign on his car because he's service-disabled veteran. Or not service-disabled. I think that's, oh, Lord, I'm in my business certifications. But he is a disabled vet. And I saw that blue sign. I thought, oh, my God, I hope he can walk. What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? And I didn't ask, but of course later, I found out why he has the blue sign, I call it. He also drove at that time and still drives. We call her Lily. Lily is a 2008 Lincoln Navigator, but she's clean. He is taking such great care of her, but she's 2008. So I was like, okay. Now, I didn't care, but the vehicle was like old. Okay, we talking about an older vehicle, and my husband will drive this vehicle. Right now, literally, he works an hour and 15 minutes from our home, and he will drive her as often as he wants. He doesn't care. He'll probably drive her 10 hours if I would get in her. But would that bother you if you met a man that had a 15-year-old car? Would it bother you if, he didn't dress the way you thought he should dress? Would things like that bother you? And be honest with yourself, because I talk to y'all. And there's so many women I meet, they're like, yeah, I don't want him to have a 50-year-old body, a grandpa or a dad bod or whatever y'all call it. I call my husband my Superman Papa Bear. And they have Papa Bear bellies, some of them work out. My husband doesn't work out. He doesn't want to. That's okay. I work out every day. I see them. There's a ton of great looking men in the gym. So this is really for you, though, how you're defining success. And I just want to help you think about that, because you can have all of the money, you can have everything financially that you can buy, but there is nothing like having someone that loves you, adores you, cares for you, serves you, provides for you, produces, and he can make less and still do that, sis. So don't let success be your drug. Don't derive your significance from having all of these great quality, quote unquote, things. Especially business, especially my small business owner, especially my entrepreneur, especially my bosses. Be honest with yourself. I'm on a mission to help 100 women say I do. That's my mission. So if you're listening to my videos, you must want to say I do. And if you're a man listening to my videos, because I see y'all in my comments, thank you. I still believe in love and marriage, and there are amazing women out there that are feminine, beautiful, inspiring, kind, cooperative, and submissive, and some are fit, some are not, but they are working on it, and they look good. So leave me a comment below, and again, I had to shift some things. I'll be talking more and more, so I created this channel. This is just really a brain dump for me. There's so much I want to share with women. There's so much I missed over the years because no one was talking to me. I needed to be stopped and like, Montina, whoo, you running, girl, you running. But I'm going to tell you something. Depending on the profession you're in, if you look around you, especially in business, the women are single. And we all hang out with each other and we go to these events, we network with each other. They're single. Because happy wives, what I've noticed, they don't share. They don't tend to share. Nope. I'm a happy wife, but I'm sharing because I failed so much at marriage and relationships. The 2 marriages I had, I'm like, oh my God, this is easy now. I could have just did this and this. Oh my God. So leave me a comment below and let me know if success has been your drug, and if it has been, what you're going to do to shift your mindset. In my next video, I'll talk about how I shifted my mindset. Well, maybe in the next video or videos or whenever. As always, thanks so much for listening, since this is a different type of channel. And catch me on my shorts. Bye.